Right, people, good evening, good morning, welcome to frigid Wales. Wales has been freezing. In fact, the whole country's been freezing. The last couple of days has been as low as -8. It never gets to -8 here. But with all that being said, it hasn't snowed. I think last Friday it snowed for 20 minutes. But no, everything's frozen. The puddles are frozen, the grass is frozen, the soil's frozen. But it didn't snow. Anyway, the films I watched this week, quite a few of them, so we'll just get straight into it. Although temperatures predicted to go up from like -5 to +14 on Sunday, so that'll be fun. Anyway, I first watched A Christmas Story Christmas. I don't want to say sequel, but Ralphie is grown up, got his own kids and his wife, goes to his old family home and have Christmas. His father's passed away. I think it's a different actress plays his mother, but best I can say, his heart's in the right place, and it does feel like it's a continuation. So I give it a 5. It's harmless. Then that's from this year. Then from 2017, The Man Who Invented Christmas. Not what I thought it would be, but it's about Charles Dickens as he was writing A Christmas Carol. Think of it as another retelling of A Christmas Carol. Very interesting. I enjoyed it. It's a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed that. A couple of non-Christmas films. The Lady in the Van. Maggie Smith lives in a van. Based on truth, she then parks a van in the driveway of this guy, and she stays there for 15 years. Driven by Maggie Smith. The rest of it, I give it a 6. Maggie Smith, though, very good. Unlike this. Willard, 1971. Squeezed out of the company his late father started, with only rats for his friends. When one of his rats, he's called Socrates, is killed, he goes on a rampage, killing people with his rats. Not as exciting as it might sound. I give it a 3. Pretty shit. Let's be fair, pretty shit. Then Christmas Carol with George C. Scott, superb, an 8 out of 10. Then Mickey's Christmas Carol from 1983. Scrooge McDuck is Ebenezer Scrooge. Mickey's in it, Donald's in it. It's condensed into like 30 minutes, but that brought back a lot of childhood memories. A lot. 7 out of 10. Then, The Bells of St. Mary's, 1945. Is it me or is it getting dark? Bing Crosby is a priest. Ingrid Bergman is a nun. Together they try and save an old school from Henry Travers. Yeah, Henry Travers. It's always nice seeing Henry Travers. I enjoyed it. Give it a 7 out of 10. Couple of songs in it, but not too many songs. But yeah, just a solid film from the 40s. Christmas Vacation. Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass. An 8. Then a film called Death Race 2000. 1975. The world's gone to shit. Some big event happened, and we're in the year 2000. And it's all about a cross-country car race where you get points for killing people. You can run over a bunch of nuns and you get a bunch of points. Reminded me of Wacky Races, the old cartoon, John Carradine and a very, very young Stallone. Give it a 4. Then a film I missed last year called Last Christmas with with, what's her name? I haven't got it written down either. I don't know her name. Last Christmas though. It's a rom-com at Christmas. Emma Thompson's in it. All about this girl, life's not too great, meets this guy and things take an upturn. And I was going to give it a 7 out of 10. Emilia Clarke. I was going to give it a 7 out of 10. But then in the end I thought, yeah, I'm giving that an 8 out of 10. I like that. An 8 out of 10 for Last Christmas. A lot of George Michael songs. Or Wham songs, whatever. Then from 2020, Scooby-Doo film. Never been a fan of Scooby-Doo when I was growing up. I watched some of it. And I watched this because I heard that the bad guy was Dick Dastardly. And it's not the Dick Dastardly that I remember. Different voice, looks a bit different. But I really enjoyed it. You had Muttley in it as well. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, giving it a 7 out of 10. Harmless fun, as I say. A lot of these films, they're harmless. Then I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. That's a nice film. It's a warm, fuzzy type film. Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney. That's a nice film. 1954, that's nice. Then 2007's Fred Claus. Yeah, Santa Claus is Paul Giamatti. And he has a brother who's an arsehole, gets into trouble. Santa bails him out and he's got to go and then help Santa. Fred Claus is Vince Vaughn. Yeah, give it a 5. Seen it once years ago. Not really. Some nice stuff, but nothing great. And from 2016, Bad Santa 2. I laughed at this one. Billy Bob Thornton, Kathy Bates, the little guy, Thurman Merman. It's crude, it's rude, it's crass, but so am I. That's a lot of fun. 7 out of 10. And to round things off, I watched Snowman and the Snow Dog. I talked about that before. Then I come across a film from 1998. Same guy, Raymond Briggs' book. Same animation style as that and the Snowman. Called The Bear. Young polar bear, I imagine in the Arctic somewhere, is separated from his mother. Gets picked up by a ship, taken to a zoo. It's very sad. Grows up though. Girl comes to visit him in the zoo, drops a teddy bear. Next thing you know, the polar bear's escaped and he's brought the bear back to the girl and they go on an adventure. Very similar to the Snowman, the Snow Dog and kind of stuff. Give that a 7. Really enjoyed it. Nice film. Nice film. That makes me tear up at the beginning and the end. They're just nice. As I say a lot, seem to say a lot in this video, they're harmless. Just nice half an hour silent films. Very nice. And that is everything I've watched. I can't find my hat. I don't know where I've put it, but that's everything I watched this week. Enjoy the week. I'll be back on Christmas Eve.